What's going on, Panther Nation? I want to welcome you back to Panther for Life TV. I want to welcome back all the Panther fans, sports fans, and anybody that just love to hear real good content with a real perspective. Oh man, I'm smiling for ear to ear. We got breaking news. Devin Hester and Julius Peppers is going to make it to the Hall of Fame, man. If you don't know by now, I'm a diehard Carolina Panther fan, and I'm a diehard Miami Hurricane fan when it comes to football. So Devin Hester, I'm going to start off with Devin Hester first. So Devin Hester, he played 11 seasons with the Bears. He holds NFL records in career kick return touchdowns, punt return touchdowns, and return touchdowns with a total of 20, which includes punts, kickoffs, missed field goals, fumbles, interceptions. This has his third time. This was his third time as a Hall of Fame finalist. So I believe that Devin Hester should have been a first ballot just off the position that he played. He's the best kick returner to ever play in the game. So he should have been first ballot for that alone because he's going in as a kick returner. When you're the best at your position of all time, you should be first ballot, man. No questions about it. So I want to shout out to Devin Hester, man. Another Miami Hurricane, breaking barriers and breaking records. I think you are the first quote unquote just special teams return guy to go in the Hall of Fame because as you know, if you're a sports fan, if you don't know, I'll explain it to you. Devin Hester came out of my Miami Hurricanes as a defensive back. He got drafted to the Chicago Bears as a defensive back and a return specialist is what he did in college. When he got to the NFL, man, he struggled. You know, he was athletic enough to play the position, but I don't know if it was the speed of the game or it just didn't click for him somehow. So they moved him to the wide receiver position, and he had a couple of decent seasons with Jay Cutler, but he never broke out into a superstar on the defensive back or as a wide receiver. So, but as a special teams player, kick return, punt return, from day one he was special. From day one. So once they realized how big of a threat he was with just special teams, he mainly did a couple of plays here and there on offense, and then he just mainly did kick returns as a specialty. And man, you talking about somebody that made your heart drop. I remember one game, man, we were playing against the Chicago Bears, and I was begging not to kick it off to him. A lot of Panther fans might remember this. We kicked it to him anyway. And then the man goddamn dove into the end zone and started doing goddamn tumbling front flips. And I ain't never been so mad and happy at the same time, man, for a player. But that goes to show you, man, that my Miami Hurricanes, all we do is put game breakers into the NFL. But I want to shout out to Devin Hester again for getting into the Hall of Fame. Well deserved, man. But I got to get to my boy. Now, anybody that know me for real, know. There's one thing for sure. No, I'll take that back. It's two main reasons why I'm a Carolina Panther fan. One, when I was a kid, the diehard Panther fans gonna know this. I was at the West Greenville Center in Greenville, South Carolina, man. And they had some NFL players from the Carolina Panthers come visit us. And you know, I always have kind of leaned towards them a little bit because I found out that they was the home team. But what made me fall in love with the Panthers, man, is that Nick Goins and a couple of the other players, they didn't have like Steve Smith and Mushi Muhammad and all the big time players like Julius Peppers. They didn't come visit. I guess, you know, they was probably busy. But Nick Goins and a couple of other players, I think Brad Hoover, and man, they came to visit. I got to meet Nick Goins, and it was just something special about that meeting Nick Goins. And ever since then, I had been a huge Nick Goins fan from there on. He was number 37, man, a little short, stocky running back, but man, he had a heart and balls of steel. And he had a couple of good seasons, and one season in particular, man, he helped us. I think we had started off, 2-6, 2-7, and he got inserted into the starting lineup, And we took off and won like 5 or 6 games straight. I don't think we made the playoffs that year, but it showed that that Nick Goins was well capable of carrying the team as a star running back. But anyway, let's get to my boy Julius Peppers. The second, when if you never seen Julius Peppers play, you don't know what you're missing, man. I have never seen a man so big, so strong, and be able to move side to side laterally how he did. I ain't never seen nothing like it, man. The man could drop back and play linebacker. He could put his hand in the dirt, and he was he could actually cover running backs and some slower wide receivers. And it's tape out there to prove it. The man was a monster. What they think Michael Parsons is what Julius Peppers was. Let me say it again. What they think Michael Parsons is what Julius Peppers was. And he dominated, man. And it looked like he gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer, well deserved, man. He the only defensive lineman with 100 sacks and 10 interceptions. And I don't know if anybody else gonna be able to do that. That's hard to do. To have 100 plus sacks and 10 plus interceptions, man, you playing ball. You playing ball at a high level, and that means you very, 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 very athletic. So yeah, that was the main thing this video was about, talking about my boy Julius Peppers getting in the Hall of Fame, man, and how happy I am for him. You know, I had to come represent. I got this about a month ago. I'm gonna rock it all day, might rock it all week, might sleep in it. Nah, I'm just playing, but yeah, man. Shout out to Julius Peppers, Devin Hester, and all the other Hall of Famers that got in. But I just want to highlight those two since I'm a Carolina Panther fan and a Miami Hurricane fan, man. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man. About Julius getting in, I'm very optimistic about this season coming up, man. I don't want to step on my heart again, time and time again, man. But I just feel like we due for a season where we accomplish more than what we supposed to. And this upcoming season, man, I hope that to be true, because with Julius Peppers getting into the Hall of Fame, man, it's just brought back a good feeling in my heart about the Panthers. You know, I had been disgusted for the last 3 to 5 years. Hell, ever since Cam didn't dive on that ball, I've really been disgusted. But that's neither nor here nor there. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna make this video too long. But I just want to shout out my boy Devin Hester and my boy Julius Peppers, huge fan. Congratulations, man. Keep pounding. I'm out. Stay tuned for the next video. Like, subscribe, comment at the bottom, man. How you feel about Devin Hester and Julius Peppers getting into the Hall of Fame? I'm out.